Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my handheld collection. So these are all my game consoles. They're actually playable in your hand. You can take them on the road, you can take them to school, you can take them to work, train, bus, wherever you go. They pretty much travel anywhere. So first I'm going to start with the oldest one that I have. So this is the actual original Game Boy. So this came out in the late 80s. One of my favorite games on this actual console, which still works by the way, is actually Tetris. The original Tetris, one of my favorite games. It definitely takes me back to the old days when I was a kid and I didn't have a lot of games to play. Tetris was my go-to game. Pretty good at it actually. So next up we have my Game Boy Color. So it's kind of a teal color, or aqua, whatever you want to call it. It has the glow-worm light, which is very rare by the way, which helps light up the screen. In the back of it here we do have a copy of, well, believe it or not, it's Pokemon Gold. So as you can see there, we got Pokemon Gold there. It definitely works. I can fire it up right now and show you guys. See the light up. Don't know if you can see the screen or not in the video. There you go, you can kind of see in the background. Alright, we'll go ahead and cut that off, show you guys the next one here. So next up we have my Game Boy Advance. So it's kind of the clear Game Boy Advance version. It's a good console. Unfortunately I lost the battery pack, which most people do. And unfortunately my Game Boy Advance no longer works. So that's kind of a bummer. But you know, it is what it is. I'll find another one day. So now graduating up to our newer system. So we have the original DS. So I got the red Mario Kart edition when it came out. So there's the front and there's the back, as you can see there. And I'll turn it on for you so you guys see it works. There you go, if you can see that there. So that works. Basically it plays your DS games. On the bottom of mine you can play your Game Boy Advance games. They actually go right here in the bottom. And then at the very top is where you put your DS games in. So pretty neat. Came out like I think early 2000s, like 2005 or so, somewhere in that range. I used to have the silver original one, but unfortunately when I was in school I left my backpack, the sun got hot and melted the screen. So unfortunately it died, but I picked up another one a couple weeks later and we're good to go. So next up we have my Pikachu edition 3DS XL. So this is probably one of my favorites here. I'll open up so you can see what it looks like. Now this is not the new edition with the actual C-stick involved. So that's not included on my version. I got the one before that one came out. But this is the actual 3DS. It's the original one. So there you go, as you see Pikachu there. This was very hard to find. Me and my friend Mustang Mafia, you may know him on YouTube. He's one of my good friends, my best friend actually. And we and him actually got the matching consoles like that. So next up we have our original PSP 1000, as you can see here. So yes, it still works. It takes the little UMD disc. Let me grab one of those and I'll show you what they look like. Grab it from my shelf here. So there's my case for it. Looks just like that. So there's my ATV game for it. And also they also played movies. So I don't know if you can see that. That'll focus in. That movie is actually Lords of Dogtown, skateboarding movie. So you can watch movies on the car, in the car on the go, or you could just play games on it like I show you there. Last but not least is my PS Vita. This is the 1000 version before the Slim came out. I got a nice little soft Nerf protector on mine, so that way if I drop it or something happens, it's more comfortable for me to play with, so that way there's no issues with it. This is the only console that I'm all digital on. So everything else I usually like physical copies, but for the Vita I went all digital. I got 3 memory cards, a 32, a 16, and an 8. They're all full of Vita games. Unfortunately a lot of Vita games are not being made no more, except for unless you like Japanese RPGs or role-playing games, things like that. I'm not really big into those. I'm more of the action-adventure type gamer or shooter. Like for example Uncharted, Golden Abyss is one of the good games on there. We got Wipeout is on there, which is good. Madden 13 is the last one I think they made for this console. Baseball comes out for it. So pretty much it's like a portable PlayStation 4 in your hand, kind of. And it does work with the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3 as a controller. You can also do remote play with both consoles there. So it's definitely fun to have if you like collecting gaming stuff such as myself. And I definitely enjoy it when I get time to play it. One bad thing about it though, the battery life isn't super great. It gives about 2.5 to 3 hours, something like that. But you know, give and take. It's the nature of the beast. Well, this has been my console collection, so I hope you enjoyed this video a little bit today. I just want to show off some of the handheld consoles that I have. Definitely thank you for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. We put out new content all the time. Usually do about 3 videos a week if we can. And just keep on liking, commenting, sharing my content, and we'll definitely get to our goal. I'm trying to get to around 100 subscribers. And then at that point we may do some type of giveaway. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But until the next time, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm Dark Clown. This is Dark Clown Studios. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.